Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo 5. Last episode we did this series. It was the Muscle Car Championship. So, today we're going to be doing the Supercar Festival, which as far as I know, there's no restrictions at all. Yeah, I don't think there's any. There's at least not tires. Entry requirements. No limits. Okay. Oh, the Nürburgring. That is not the whole Nürburgring. For a fact. I think that's just the very, very bottom of it. Okay, I know this one's going to be easy. This is the race that I always do to get money on here now that there's no other way to really get money because there's no seasonal stuff. I usually used. I don't want to pick anything too overpowered for this, but okay. Let's do it this way. We can look at our typical opponents. Find out what like the top horsepower is. 667. 670 is the maximum horsepower that any other vehicle has. That's pretty close. I think I actually might have used that for this originally. Let me see. We haven't used, I don't think, any of the Camaros on here yet. But we did use a muscle car last episode. I think this was my original, like, go-to car on here. Is this... No, it's the 2010. I think it was the 8. Let's see if we can pop it up a little. Oh, it's still got comfort tires. No way we're going for that. Soft racing tires. What's our power at? 664. I want to see. I might have the power limiter on. I don't think I do. No. That sounds about right, though, to, like, what you could probably squeeze out of it in real life if you put all these upgrades, because I'm sure that they don't come stock with that much horsepower. There's no way. Nowadays, that's more, like, more realistic, but this game's fairly old. What game, or yeah, what game? What year was this released? I don't know. I honestly don't know. 217, that sounds reasonable. I don't think anything else here we really can change up. I should have clicked change car, actually. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what our standard cars have. Oh, I forgot Jay Leno's tank car. Wow, I have a lot more, like, powerful not stock, like the standard vehicles instead, which I find interesting. Yeah, we're getting to, I don't know, I like picking fun things, and there's not a whole lot of fun cars. Like, I don't know, it'd probably be easier to find them if my list wasn't so weird, but that happens for some reason when you transfer your data to the next, or to another PlayStation. Because my last PlayStation 3 is the one where I did all this stuff, and I was like, I'll just put all my save games over onto that. Because I did originally start this series off fully from scratch, but they got rid of the seasonal events, so there wasn't really a good way to make money anymore. Because with the seasonal events that were on here, I think it was part of online. If you did those, and you even came like third place, you'd be getting like $100,000 for third place. But now Gran Turismo Sport has the challenges, and if you do those, you can get like 26,000 per challenge, just about. Like that's the maximum. Oh, there's a lot of. I saw an XJ220 behind us. Okay, this does not look as good as Gran Turismo Sport at all. But don't forget, this is much older. This is a whole different system, too. I hate that tunnel. Okay. Got a Porsche. I don't know what the hell that silver thing is. That looks like an Aston Martin right in front of us. And a Ferrari California, I think. Yep. I think we got to the lead pretty quick. I actually wasn't expecting it to be this easy. Because my vehicle is a lower horsepower than a lot of theirs. So, I guess I got lucky with, maybe this is a lot more lightweight compared to the other one. Well, I did do weight reduction, so that probably helps. I mean, it should. Why? I need to see about getting the lines on the road off. I prefer just like how I have it set up on Gran Turismo Sport, where it just tells you, like, if you're going too fast, it tells you when to start braking. Because in video games, I am not good at judging when to start hitting the brakes. But I also have a different driving style as well. I try to go as fast as you can, as long as you can, and then hit the brakes harder than you normally would. That way you're getting more time going fast. I mean, this doesn't feel that different from Gran Turismo Sport. That's the interesting thing. Like, the steering still feels very good. I like those dials too. I think we picked a very good car for this as well. Final straight. Going 180. And we finished. On to the next race. This one, I think, should be very easy, because I've done this one so many times. The only issue is sometimes it can get difficult if you're too underpowered, because if you lose the draft, then you're gonna have a hard time catching up. But this thing has a lot of its own power. I think that's a Lamborghini Diablo up there. I mean, the only car in front of us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeet. Well, this should be extremely easy. The big issue with this race is if you don't have sports or racing soft, or soft tires in general, you're going to have a hard time, because going nearly 200 miles an hour around this track, you need sticky tires. Really slowed down on that turn. Oh, he must have drafted big off of me. Fucking bump drafted. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually a good thing. Believe it or not. The only thing I have to do is not let them behind me, like directly behind me. Because if they're directly behind me, they're gonna just destroy me. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Got him. And then he continues to hit me. Yeah, boy. We just got that one. Just got it. On to the last race at the Nürburgring. This one, I think we might struggle a tiny bit. But we're much better than the other cars as far as doing, like, the actual turning. Instead of, like, that laid-back crap, as I immediately pound through the whole line. Oh, this is different. It's a tiny bit different from Gran Turismo Sport. Might just be the car itself. It might understeer a little too much. Gave away too much around there. Slingshot right past him. You can go fast up here, but you have to brake reasonably early, or else you're gonna go right off the backside. And then this is my favorite turn on this type of the track, where you can just floor it around this next turn without even slowing down. You just have to apex it correctly, or else if you don't hit the apex, you're not making that turn while going fast. Oh, okay, that's the layout we're doing. Okay. Because this is definitely not the full Nürburgring track. Because the full one's like, what, 17 miles or something like that? A quick time on that track's like 7 minutes. So, yeah, 7 minutes to do one lap. Well, you're going pretty much over 100 miles an hour through the whole thing. I love that the last turn before the straight stretch. I don't really know how I could show you, but the last turn before that long straight stretch on the full Nürburgring track, I love that turn for some reason. Da 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 da. That sound, boy. I don't like how far the camera is, though. Oh, gave it too much gas. Why are my headlights on? Why are my wipers on? Okay, yeah, that's the button. I forgot R3 is for your wipers. Last lap. I hate that turn though. That's like the worst. It's very misleading. You're like, oh, I could go quick around that, I think. Nope. You cannot. Don't even try it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop jamming the throttle until I get pointed straight. Because what I've been doing is, like, I'd start flooring it, like, right here. And then you slide out while you're trying to go. So I must have my traction control set, like, just perfect. Because that's how I like it. I like it where if you jam it really hard, you can make yourself drift. But normal circumstances, you can floor it and not have really any traction loss. Because what you want is you want it to be right at the edge of losing traction without actually doing it. And that's a harder thing to do too when you have racing, like soft racing tires on, because there's so much grip that it's hard to let them out. And floor it. Cross the line. Yeah, to do those 3 laps took less time than it takes to do 1 lap around the full Nürburgring. What are we going to be doing next week? I actually thought today we were supposed to do GTA 4, but that's not until next week. Next Wednesday. So then tomorrow is Red Dead 2, and then as always, Call of Duty 3 until that's done, which we're like 3/4 of the way through, I think, by now. Okay, nothing special in the next episode of this. It's just a Lupo Cup. But it is 1 lap around not the full Nürburgring, but the version of the Nürburgring that I like. What's it called? It's like the Nord Chief or something like that. Uh, where they cut out. I wish I could move the controller more precisely so I could point on the picture. But if you look at the logo, there's like a little tail at the bottom left-hand corner. That's what we were just racing on. I hate that part. So what I do is I race the other track, the other version of the track where it gets rid of that. And it's much nicer to drive around that, I think. Uh, but the actual full course is the 24-hour one, which I think would be so fun. Um, but that's going to be it for this episode. Obviously, we're going to be using some kind of Volkswagen Lupo in the next episode, so I'm not going to really dwell over what version of it we're going to be using. I'll probably just pick it, like, at the time of the video. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.